Do you know what horror looks like? Not the scripted one in Hollywood, real horror. What does it look like? This video from Shanghai is as close as it gets. Take a look.
管的工人说没死，在动。哎呦，真是的！
这是草菅人命啊！这是。
我是医生的话就不应该改啊！
你们是草菅人命啊！
不应该改起来啊！
这个打110啊！
这个鱼长得能弄头了，真的。
Let me describe what you just saw. Health workers in Shanghai put an elderly man in a body bag. They thought he was dead. He was then rolled into the morgue, and that's when the medics sensed something was off. So they unzipped the body bag, they checked for vitals, and guess what they found? The person was still alive. Some doctor wrongly declared this individual dead. So he was condemned to the morgue. Just imagine what could have happened next. What if the body was buried or cremated? And this is not COVID containment. This is state-sponsored homicide. The question is, who takes the blame for this? China wants to keep this matter under wraps. They fired 3 district-level officials. The doctor lost his license. But what about the big guns? These low-level employees did not come up with zero COVID. That's on Xi Jinping. But as usual, nobody blames him. Around 26 million people are under lockdown in Shanghai. When I say lockdown, I mean a Chinese lockdown. No civil liberties, no supplies. It's almost like Hunger Games. What's worse, none of this is based on science. Take the disinfection drive. Chinese health workers walk around streets spraying chemicals in the air. Parks, buses, railings, everything is being disinfected 24/7 in China. The whole city looks like a war zone. But how effective is this process? Experts say chances of transmission via surfaces is extremely low. So all this theatre is pointless. All that China is doing is wasting time or buying time. Same with tracing outbreaks. Every time cases emerge, China blames foreign parcels or imported meat. Again, science does not support this. But who will question the communist wisdom? They're either paranoid or ignorant about the virus. And their people are paying the price. Pretty soon, you and I could also feel the pinch. You see, China has built itself into the global economy. It is the biggest market, the biggest manufacturer in the world. So what happens in China does not stay in China. And right now, that means a slowdown. The latest economic data is out, and things are not looking good for Beijing. Both manufacturing and services plunged sharply, their worst performance since February 2020. Cement output in China is at less than 40% of full capacity. Smartphone exports are down 18%. These sectors are money spinners for China. But all of them are underperforming. Some economists are talking about the dreaded word recession. If that happens, China could drag the global economy with it, make no mistake, and I'll tell you why. The next 5 years are supposed to cover the world's post-pandemic recovery. And China is crucial to that. They will make up 25% of global growth in this time, 25%. That's what the International Monetary Fund claims. If China slows, the world slows, not to mention the supply nightmares. Brazil exports iron ore to China. Japan exports phone components to China. American firms make cars in China. All of these countries stand to lose. Plus, there is a job crisis brewing. China's youth unemployment rate has hit 16%. Chances are it will rise further this year. China is rolling out 10 million graduates in 2022. 10 million. But their economy is in no position to create 10 million jobs. The result is this: more unemployment. For Xi Jinping, this is a political crisis. Later this year, he's looking to secure another term as president. 2 things could derail his celebrations. 1, the Wuhan virus spinning out of control, and 2, the economy spinning out of control. The fact is, Xi Jinping will have to choose. The slowdown is a symptom of the lockdowns. It is not happening out of the blue. But President Xi refuses to accept this. He's promising zero COVID and also economic growth, both things at the same time. What if someone questions his decision? Easy. They get muted from public discourse. That's what happened to Hong Hao. He's a top market analyst in China, this man. Lately, his analysis has been spot on. So obviously, Beijing had to censor him. Hong Hao reported on the capital flight from China in March around $11 billion were pulled out from Chinese markets. Hong Hao flagged this, and pretty soon his social media accounts were suspended. That sums up the Chinese attitude to COVID, to the economy, to everything. Silence your experts, ignore the science, and take decisions based on your whims and insecurities. It's a serious problem, but sometimes it has hilarious consequences. Let me tell you what happened on Tuesday. Chinese state media reported the arrest of a man named Ma. The full name was not disclosed. And this led to speculation among the Chinese. Was this secretive Ma the Jack Ma of Alibaba? Turns out it was someone else. It was not Jack Ma, but by then the damage was done. Investors sold Alibaba shares worth $26 billion. The share value plunged 9%. Just think about it. $26 billion lost over mistaken identity, over the wrong Ma. I know it sounds funny, but it exposes the situation in China. People are living in a constant state of fear. Doctors could wrongly declare them dead or arrest a random man to wipe out your life savings. You never know. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.